Oviyeme la re dosume viyeme la re dosume o. Dosume viyeme o. Mamera megbe biyoko. Unori wege amegbe biyoko. Unori wege o. Ibie dume nous zomo. Ibie dunaga mie onyeme gbon agasomo. Wahia obewalu. Wahia obewe negeka e toga fuwa egbewe keke ni waridi aji egbirame o wow utome o wow. Esa oye Ibo kwano c'est moi ça nous blare bawa. Egara Marconi Afema Amo. Well, it's your president once again, the founder, President Edo Progressive Indigenous Association, popularly known as Edo Indigenous Movement Worldwide. I want to use this opportunity to thank some of our new members into EPIA and also thank our pre-existing members for standing tall for this movement in order for us to achieve all our aims or our pre-existing achievements. We thank you all for standing tall for the Edo indigenous people. Just to recap on some of the issues that has been discussed with the new members, and just to let them know, give us a disclosure of what this movement is all about. Let us be rest assured that this movement stands for one thing and one simple thing only, which is putting Edo indigenous people first in everything we do. And also, we all know that this movement is a result-driven movement. This is not just a regular association where all kinds of social activities is entertained. This is a movement that is designed to achieve goals, and that is designed for disciplinary purpose, and that is designed to pressure any angle or government or leadership that is not in line with the empowerment program of the indigenous people of Edo Kingdom. We all know how proud we are of where we're from, but if you are not proud of where you are, where you're from, I am very proud of where I'm from. And I want you to also echo the same thing, because the more you say it, the more people get attracted to your kingdom. Let us know that we all are not perfect, but we all have what it takes to make a better future for Edo Kingdom. Yes, we all know that there has been disunity among us Edo indigenous people worldwide. I call on you and I to call on others for us to purge ourselves off of the pre-existing venoms or grievances that we have against our people. We are looking forward to a future of Edo indigenes whereby we can only patronize our indigents in whatsoever it is that we want to buy. We think about Edo when you want to do anything. We think about Edo shops, Edo business, Edo lawyers, Edo doctors, Edo whatever you can identify it to be, or whatever service you want to be rendered to you. That is why it's also important for us to obtain our ID cards, because we're currently taking the data of our Edo indigenous people, and we want a situation whereby the negotiations of discounts can be established with, prominent companies around the world, like airlines and all that, as time progresses. And we're looking forward to a digital Edo state by looking forward to partner with the government within now and in the future to attract international airport, international seaport, and railway to Edo state. Now, luckily, the railway ideology is already pre-existing in the country. So there's no reason why we cannot attract it. And we want to also say that A governor has been elected in Edo State who is our servant and who is ready to serve us. So it's our responsibility to create our templates and put our heads together with all our ideologies, because we all know that we all are here to be a servant for the interests of Edo indigenous people. The members of this movement and the mindset behind this movement, generational movement, is not a selfish one. It's a selfless service. So that is why we call on you to ask yourself, what can you do for this movement? What can you do for Edo indigenes? It's open to you. There is no dominance in leadership in this movement. Everyone that is part of this movement are designed to volunteer for this group. But one thing is for sure, that this group is designed to be generational, as we are the ancestral produce of Edo Kingdom. Let's love ourselves. Let's believe in ourselves. Let the Asans begin to support the Benins. Let the Benins begin to support the Afemites. Let us all prove the world wrong, just like we have proven the world wrong in our process of democracy. Is it not clear that civilization started from Edo Kingdom? When Edo is ready, no one can stop it. So are you not proud of being an Edo Kingdom, from Edo Kingdom? I am very proud. I don't know about you. You laugh it out, smile it out, be proud, speak about it, tell them we come first anywhere in the world. So that mentality is what we need to station and shift our paradigm from condemning our own. Anytime we open our mouth to speak the good things about Edo Kingdom. Because any negative thing you portray or image you portray about Edo Kingdom will go a long way to affect your generation. Because the Western world majority of our people are running to, I'll tell you one thing, that they have doctored the mentality of not criticizing their own land or of not advertising the negatives about their own land. There are negativities in every part of the world. But guess what? The more you put out the good things about your society, the more people is drawn or attracted to you. Our vision is to make Edo Kingdom the economic hub of West Africa. We have all it takes. If you look at our Gele seaport, it's one of the oldest seaports in Africa. It's right here in front of us. I need you and I to join hands together to pressure the government and to partner with the government or to attract investors. If we believe or you think that because some government is not performing properly or they're not performing to your height of expectation, why don't you join hands with the indigenous movement and contribute your quota, and let us be the role model to government by attracting investment and attracting investors to this town and partnering with the government so your voice can also be heard. So let us be a team in this. Let us be passionate in this. And we know that some of our members might probably be waiting for their time for them to be activated. But we implore you not to wait. Come up. Be a part of the suggestion. Be a part of the ideologies. Let's strip ourselves of the mentality of let us see how far they will go. Let us see if they will not fall. Hey, the time of negativity era has gone. What you think about is what you bring about. Be part of those movement, or be part of this movement that will leave their fine print on the golden wall of history of Edo Kingdom. That's what we are proposing, and that's the positive tsunami that is coming Edo way. And we're making our impact positively. Attach yourself to the Edo Indigenous Homecoming Festival that is coming forth, that is being headed by Ben Owens Ifiona in Switzerland. Or you can volunteer in any sector. Volunteer in the investment sector, volunteer in the security sector, volunteer in the peacemaking sector, the charity sector, the food welfare and food bank structure. You are welcome. This movement is like an elephant. It has no boundary. That is why we are the indigenous people. And we're proud of who we are. And I want you to be proud of who you are. Reach out to Edo indigents in your neighborhood. Try to represent EPIA wherever you are and draw all our families together there. Let's introduce a bit of our culture. Let's dress as Edo, showcase our culture. Occasionally, however, you want to design it. Let's talk Edo. Speak your language, advertise it to one another, so that as time goes on, it will become a trademark amongst you and your ally. One thing for sure is that we will not fall asleep until Edo become the number one in every sector in Africa, just like it has been during the time of our forefathers, who invented one of the first streetlights in Africa, invented the technologies in Africa. It would shock you to know that the first upstate in Nigeria was built in this country, in this kingdom. And the first bank in West Africa was sited in Edo Kingdom. So these are the vision or the creativities that our forefathers has put in place. Why can't we take advantage? Why can't we make a difference? So let's stop blaming the government and start thinking on how we ourselves can first of all strip or purge ourselves of the negatives and stand tall, so that should we need to pressure for any positive impact, we can pressure as a group and pressure together in order to attract the result. So let us be like those soldiers who went to war with a boat, and on getting there, they burned down the boat, and the only exit options that they have is for them to win the battle. And that is what EPIA stands for. You are a great creature. You are the best that you can be. No one else can be like you. And you are from Edo Kingdom. Let's take advantage of that. God bless you as you come into EPIA family. And long life wishes. Oba Tokbe.